because all you used to is getting ball players, scamming niggas, trap niggas. Why does the average man even stand a chance?
We talking in a house without emotion. Are we talking about masses? Are we talking about isolated instances?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question real quick. Since if we want to do isolated things, right, versus the masses. Let me ask you a question. Are the majority of men good men or bad men?
I would go with bad.
You're gonna go with
You
what?
would go with bad.
So you would go with bad. So once again, you take, and why do you come to that conclusion? Because those isolated men that you've dealt with are proving that point over and over again.
Right.
I would go further than to say the isolated instances. I would go into statistics on single families, men in prison, men doing slimy things.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, Miss Daniels.
So once again, we're using the statistics, right? So I'll go ahead. Y'all gonna make me play the tape. How are black women getting married at a high rate, ma'am?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so there you go. So my point is, everybody else is seeing the same thing I'm seeing, but you're saying, oh, I'm supposed to ignore my eyes, and there's all these great black women out there. The truth is they're not great. Let me tell you. Wait, hold on. Let me explain.
Hold on, Miss Daniels. Hold on. Let him finish his part.
Hold on. I don't talk long. All I'm saying is,
Hold on, Miss Daniels. Hold on. Let him finish.
When you're saying there are all these great women out here, I'm not going to disregard that and say good women don't exist. My point is, I am speaking on averages, right? These women out here are average or below. That's their problem. They're below average, but they can say, oh, well, I'll make a lot of money. Your money don't mean nothing to me. That's the point. A lot of stuff that they want to put to the forefront is not important to me because they have bad morals, they have bad looks, or they're just in general bad people who I don't want to deal with because it just is what it is.
Can you hear Miss Daniels?
And the other thing about it is those women, because of sometimes their positions,
do you hear him, Miss Daniels?
They're not going to get in line with what I say. When I say get in line, I mean get in line because I'm the man, I'm the leader. That's the way it's going to be. I'm not one of these sucker dudes that's going to lead us off a cliff. I'm trying to take us to the promised land, but the problem is I'm trying to take us to the left. She's trying to take us to the right. We never going to end up at the same place. That's the problem. There are good women, but are there good women that are going to sit down, listen to what I tell them to do, and allow me to lead my family to a better place than what these sorry Negroes who don't even do nothing with their own DNA. They don't do nothing with their own DNA. Is that woman, these good women you're talking about, going to sit down and say, yes, lead me, Kung Fu Hebrew? No.
They want to be bad bitches too much. They want to be with the nigga with the Rolls Royce truck that ain't got nothing. We done scammed 2 weeks. That's the point. That's why we just showing the masses. You're going to be with a fat, ugly nigga, whatever, a kid that's 21, a fucking pedophile. You don't care what you with, just to get the money to act like you're rich. You don't even care. You won't be loyal. You won't be nothing to nobody if they ain't bringing that same excitement as a street Pookie and Ray Ray. That's what the man giving it to you. I got a career. I got the money. I got stability. I don't cheat. You want a nigga that's cheating, having kids on your ass.
No,
that's what you want.
You know why they say they like the man? Wait, but you know why they like the man that's cheating, right? Because they say, "Oh, well, other women want him too." That is ignorant.
Man, this shit's terrible. Women don't stand a chance in this arena. Women don't stand a chance.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Miss Daniels. Let me get it off the chest. My bad. I'm gonna mute up.
Hello?
Yeah, I was listening.
I mean, you made a point, but what we're saying is, are women intrigued?
You guys make a very valid point for numerous reasons. However, from a woman who is in a position where she can be a feminine woman to a man who makes the correct salary, who doesn't cheat, who is loyal, loyal, who's never cheated, then those things they don't have validity with me. And I know that I'm not a standalone woman, so there are other women that fall in the same exact placement.
Okay, give him his chance.
Yeah, I just got a real quick question. See, I heard something in what you said. You said you can be feminine. Why are you just not feminine?
Yes.
What do you mean you can? That's like me saying.
What he said is not a, what's been going on social media is this, Miss Daniels. You don't. It's not a stipulation to say. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do you got your YouTube in the background? You're gonna listen to one.
It's good now.
Okay. All right. But what I'm saying is this. What's the problem with society right now is that the men don't get an off switch. We can't go dressing in high heels and then be like, oh no, I respect him because it was just Friday, he wear high heels. Okay, I got it. He wear high heels on Friday, girl, but he a real nigga. He a real man. Like, you don't get to turn off the femininity. If you're not feminine, you're starting to fall in the bracket to the hoes and the trash because like Kevin Samuels, the Godfather, was speaking. Not that everything he said was right, but he said either you're feminine or you're not. Not like, oh, I can do it if the right man comes.
Yeah, that's like me.
Right?
That's like me saying I could be a leader with the right woman. No, I'm a leader, period.
Yeah, you either a leader or you're not. I mean,
exactly. So we have men who are playing in leadership roles who are not full leaders because nowadays things are on social media, so it is very easy to portray leaders, portray masculinity.
Right.
All of these, and there.
But the thing about it is, let me say this, not to cut you off, but what's the point of bringing them up with a guy who's living this shit he's saying? That's all. I mean, if he's the guy that comes to the table says, hey, I make enough, I make this a year, I could do this, I can do that. You get to being with the guy and he's doing it. And now your thing is like he said, he had those situations with decent women. Oh, well, you know, I'm bored. Oh, you don't really, you ain't taking me to Vegas every week. Oh, you ain't buying me Birkin like bruh and them be doing. Oh, you ain't showing me on social media at the strip club. Like, is that what we're banking everything on now, women? That's what the point we got to get to, because he was very specific. He was not a shortcoming guy. It's just whatever he done, you like, bro, what you want? Oh, you want me to be out there stealing a car?